Skywalker spews liberal nonsense to fans gets crushed by Ted Cruz by Adam Casalino, Entertainment Politics for MadWorldNews.com. As millions of Americans flood theaters to see the new Star Wars flick, actor Mark Hamill used the opportunity to push liberal idiocy. The actor went on Twitter to bash the FCC and support former President Barack Obama's failed net neutrality rules. Hamill even tried to go after Texas Senator Ted Cruz, but the savvy conservative owned the entitled celebrity in a few epic tweets. Longtime fans of Star Wars might be disappointed to know that Mark Hamill, known for his role as Luke Skywalker, is a confirmed liberal, and not just in the typical fashionable Hollywood way. He's a firm supporter of radical leftist ideals that include eradicating the Second Amendment completely, a sentiment he shares with famed writer Stephen King. People who follow Mark online are bombarded with liberal messages. That's only gotten worse since Donald Trump was elected as our president. So it comes as no surprise that Mark jumped on the net neutrality bandwagon. Many liberals were up in arms when FCC Chairman Ajit Pai overturned Obama's terrible regulations, even though few understand the harm they caused. Luke Skywalker took to Twitter to criticize the chairman, pushing more empty-headed liberal talking points. That's when he got a message from Ted Cruz in a typical fashion. Senator Cruz used an intelligent argument to explain to the actor why net neutrality was so bad. How did Hamill respond? With insults, of course, so Ted had no choice but to drop the hammer. Cute video, Ajit, aren't I precious, Pai, but you are profoundly unworthy to wield a lightsaber, a Jedi act selflessly for the common man, not lie to enrich giant corporations. By the way, did you pay John Williams his royalty? Wow. You know that tweet we told you about this weekend where Star Wars actor Mike Hamill attempted to poke fun at FCC Chairman Ajit Pai. Well, Senator Ted Cruz responded to Hamill over it, and it's pretty funny, Twitchy reported. Luke, I know Hollywood can be confusing, but it was a Vader who supported government power over everything said and done on the internet. That's why giant corps like Google, Facebook, and Netflix supported the FCC power grab of net neutrality. Reject the dark side. Free the net. That was good. Hamill fired back. Thanks for smarm-spaining it to me at Ted Cruz. I know politics can be confusing, but you have more credibility if you spelled my name correctly. I mean, it's right there in front of you. Maybe you're just distracted from watching porn at the office again. Wow, how nice. Like every other liberal, Hamilton resorted to insults. He is completely incapable of supporting his argument with facts. Like a child, he insults a U.S. senator instead of explaining why he supported Obama's draconian and rules. He bullies Cruz. That's not very Jedi-like at all. So, like a true champ, Cruz crushes Luke Skywalker with the hammer of facts. Yes, that's it. So sorry to misspell your name. Respond not with facts, but with anger. Who was it that said fear is the path to the dark side? Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Rather than insults, try civil discussions on facts. Fact 1, until the 2015, the FCC had no authority over internet. The net grew free and unregulated. Fact 2, with net neutrality, the FCC declared power to regulate everything said and done on the internet. That's really bad for freedom. Not only does Cruz bring the discussion back to the fact, but he humiliated Hamill with his own franchise. Seems like all those years portraying a wise Jedi hasn't helped old Mark at all. He's allowing his anger and hate to make him sound like an idiot. It's particularly bad for him to pick a fight with Ted Cruz. The senator has been fighting net neutrality since its inception years ago. He understands the issue. Most politicians would need to ask Cruz for help understanding it, not to mention a puffed up actor from Hollywood. Net neutrality was Obama's attempt at hurling government regulations at the internet instead of allowing the free market to decide our access. Obama wanted the government to control it, and in typical Obama fashion, he didn't go through Congress. He let the 5-member FCC, which isn't beholden to the American voters, to make the rules, thus ensuring Americans never had a say. With Trump in office, we had one chance to eliminate the 2015 NN rules that would give us, the people, the freedom to decide how we like the internet. It gave back power to companies who can curate services to fit consumers' needs. If we don't, what one company offers, we can go to another one. That's a much better solution than having the government dictate the rules, but far be it from Hamill or anyone on the left to stop and think for a minute. They need to complain about Trump's FCC, so they spew lies and anger at anyone who dares get in their way. It's really shocking how quick this actor attacked Cruz. Instead of discussing the issue like an adult, we went after Cruz's character. That tells you everything you need to know about liberals. This time Cruz had the better of the argument. That's normally how it goes. Liberals throw out irrational insults, but when a thoughtful conservative stands his ground using the facts, the left just withers away. Mark Hamill isn't as heroic as the character he pretends to be. Use the force of social media and share this epic story with everyone you know. I mean, it is the facts, yes. These people are sick, want to be government controlled. Then who's to stop the power of government? At what point? I mean, really? These liberal idiots are nuts. They don't even know what they're standing up for. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.